So, on Father's Day, the day before Father's Day, notice there's no whiskey here. By the way, welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
Hey.
I'm Daniel, this is Rex.
Yes.
He has opinions.
Well.
So do I.
I have facts.
Oh, okay.
Whiskey facts.
So,
almost as good as whiskey.
The day before
facts.
Father's Day, I disappeared from the house at about 1 and came back at about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
on a motorcycle ride.
Okay.
It took me, Waco is only, what, an hour away? Hour and a half?
I thought it was like hour and a half to 2 hours.
No, 90 miles. Hour and a half if you're driving slowly. And I made it a 4-hour one-way ride to get to Waco on back roads.
Okay.
And then I got there and I went to a good meal and I went to a couple other places.
There's a whiskey supposedly.
And then I rode back, and while I was at one of these places, I got us a whiskey.
Oh.
And I got us a whiskey that you can only get from the distillery in a special release.
So you visited a distillery.
Yeah.
In
And I got
Waco, on the
something-
way to Waco.
In Waco.
In Waco. Okay, what
There's only one, really.
Oh, was it the Balcones?
Yes.
Oh,
and I
Balcones.
got us something that you can only get if you basically go to the distillery or go to one of the, 3 shops in the Texas that have it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
We got a thing here.
French oak finished Texas single malt.
French oak finished Texas
This is,
single
I'm just going to tell you right
malt.
now, this is kind of exciting.
All right.
This may be one of the best things they've ever
Have
done.
you got into this yet?
Oh, no, I had their, I tried it at the distillery.
Hold on.
This is a brand new bottle.
So
I just opened the seal on this.
hold on. We're gonna put the bottle right here for the close-up cam.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they filled a bottle with black coffee.
Yeah. No, you're not joking.
This
This is what happens in Texas heat when you leave something in a barrel for a long time.
This is the darkest whiskey I've ever seen in my life.
And they don't use food coloring. That is just what comes out of the barrel, my friend.
I would be really tempted, if I cared more, to put black coffee in the same shaped bottle,
And see what it looks like.
hold them up to the light,
And see which is darker.
which is darker.
So this is their classic single malt.
Right.
But finished in French oak barrels.
Even in the glass, just the darkness of that. Wow. Okay.
Now,
It must be all that E150.
these are cast drinks. Notice the little sticker that shows we got it from the distillery.
Right, Jared. E150.
Yeah. Lots of E150, Jared. 59.9% alcohol, 60% alcohol.
Hi.
I will tell you that a wee dash of water to this really opens it up.
Let's start just out of the bottle.
Yeah, no water.
And
So they did.
quick question about, because I know E150 in scotches, you can do it. It's kind of frowned upon. In the States, is there any category where it's okay? This is food coloring, by the way. Caramel food coloring.
No, I mean if it's blended whiskey,
Right?
technically you're allowed like a 0.05 percentage of additives.
Okay, so you went, like, the food coloring isn't something that really happens in the States.
Yeah.
It's more of a scotch thing. And
So-
to be, again, because this is the internet and people are drinking as they watch this channel, they didn't put caramel food coloring
They did not.
in the whiskey. It is that dark.
This is at least 35 months in oak. Now, according to them, it starts in New American oak.
Did they put this out in the middle of, like, just a desert, direct sun?
That's called Texas in the summer, my friend.
Did they put this in
This
the-
is almost 3 years old. It's gone through 3 Texas summers, right?
So, Texas summers in the shade or out in the middle of a field or something?
In a warehouse.
In a warehouse?
Giant warehouse.
Okay.
Brick warehouse.
Man.
So they started in New American oak and then they moved it into French oak and let it keep going.
Deep, rich, sweet, intense.
Ah.
Intense is the word.
Yeah.
You know what, man? On the nose, I'm
Dark
getting.
chocolate.
I'm getting, even on the just the appearance. I'm getting flashbacks to the Stagg Jr.
Yes!
Yeah.
Should we compare?
Yeah, we'll compare.
All right.
The Stagg
I have one of
Jr.
those.
I've gone on record as saying this is the whiskey that was designed to rip your beanbag off and feed it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the proof on the Stagg Jr.?
Well, unfortunately, I have to find it first.
Oh, I was about to say, do we not have Stagg Jr.?
No, we have it. It's just, I found it.
Man.
I got it.
So
It's fine.
intense.
Hey, look, also pretty dark. But this
that's
is
like 1/3 as dark as this.
Yeah, and it's older.
Where is their distiller?
This one?
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is different between like 8 years, 9
So-
years in Kentucky
To honor the
versus 3 years in Texas.
To honor the good people of Kentucky, we need to pour it like this.
Yeah, and with our spindly little arms.
Spindly little arm.
All right, just nose it, but don't drink it yet. Balcones is more fun.
I think the Balcones takes it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Balcones.
In the nose, Balcones is like, yeah, mother. I'm Balcones.
This is a giant you in a bottle. Oh, man. Now, what did the French oak do to this whiskey?
Dude, there's almost mushroom. It's so savory in the nose. It's almost mushrooms.
So I'm amping myself up to get in on the taste here, because it's just so intense on the nose. Why French oak as opposed to American white oak?
It adds different flavor components than American oak.
Just different flavors. It wasn't that it would get more wood saturation more quickly?
No. It's just different flavors from French oak than American oak.
Okay.
The taste is as oily as you could possibly imagine. There's tea. Have you ever over-steeped black tea? Like you left the tea bag in there too long and it started to taste kind of bitter?
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's chocolate, but not like... Remember we did our chocolate episode and we got to like the 85% cacao?
Yeah.
And it was like, there's that bitter-sweet chocolate.
Yeah.
But it's sweet. It's still a sweetness.
No, you're saying all these things. I'm trying to figure out, on top of all that, it doesn't lose the sweetness.
No, it really doesn't. It's still molasses.
Yes.
At the same time.
Molasses. There you go. Molasses sweet. Man.
But to me, that molasses note shows up in almost everything Balcones does.
We're gonna get a little glimpse into...
Man, I really love their whiskey.
We're gonna get a little glimpse into my whiskey journey. You ready? Because the first time I tried Stagg Jr.
It was a woodshed experience.
No, behind the woodshed.
Just f*** you.
Pummeled, bruised.
Yeah. Came
like-
back to class limping.
Right. Now, fresh off of the Balcones, we'll see what we got. Oh, yeah, that's still a f*** you whiskey. This, surprisingly, is less sharp and bitey.
Mellower in the nose.
Mellower in the nose, but much, much more like bitey and sharp on the taste.
What the f***, man?
I don't know. What's the proof on that?
66.
So, okay, that's 6% more than this. This is 59.7. So this is basically
dude,
60.
That tastes like you would think this would taste. When you taste this, it's far smoother and... there's the word.
No.
It's far friendlier than you would expect from something that smells that dramatic, but it is freakishly complex.
Very complex.
There's a lot going on in that taste.
I think this is probably about as high as you can get without it being as sharp as the Stagg Jr.
Yeah, 60%.
I think it's just the alcohol sharpness that hits you in the back.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to mix that Stagg.
I'm just going to put a little water in mine.
No, do that. I've done that. I can tell you it actually makes it even better. Not a lot. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, I did a dash of Stagg. He did a dash of water.
So wait, is this...
Mine got more alcoholic.
I'm just now realizing, in terms of we're regressing for one episode to review a whiskey that you probably can't get unless you're in Waco.
No, this was on purpose.
Okay.
I got this for Father's Day.
Okay.
I wanted to do this on purpose.
Okay, so most of the time...
This was for me. You guys take one for the team.
Oh. It opened up the vanilla note.
It does. It does open up the vanilla note. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting. It buries the molasses note when you add George Stagg. The molasses note gets sort of flattened.
Wow, I'm getting like... Wow, I'm getting like a fruitiness now.
Yeah. And they would say that fruitiness, that slight fruit, it shows up in the distillation.
Okay.
And so it's returning you to its origins instead of the wood aging overwhelming your senses.
That's exceptional. Why would they not put this on shelves? Is it just they don't have that much of it?
It's just quantity.
Quantity? Okay.
Yeah. What happened was they did a really small release, which I have in there.
Right.
Which Jared brought us 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it was such a huge hit. They did a little bit larger release.
I'm looking for a 19-year-old. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a
19-year-old Scotch.
19-year-old Scotch And what is like almost a 3-year-old?
3-year-old Balcones.
You guys see?
That's good. Well, what do you think?
No, it's great.
It's a belated Father's Day gift for you to try this one.
It's super good.
You can't take it home.
You know how he finished the sentence too? For you to try this one.
Yeah, not to take home.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal like me, because f*** you, this is my whiskey.
If you drink, may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.